Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today we're reading When They Hit You by me. And for those of you who want to read along, I wrote the fanfic in the description, so let's get into it. Bakugo, he wasn't in the mood all day. And by in the mood, he meant his usual angry self, but even that was calm, considering how he was acting today, towards everyone. Even you, and you had no idea why. You had tried asking him to see what was bothering him, but he just flipped you off and left, locking himself up in his room. You decided to give him space. You understood he needed that, but hours passed, and he didn't even eat dinner, so you went to knock. A bowl of spicy katsudon in hand. "Come in," he growled, and you opened the door, a bit relieved that he answered. You put the food down, wrapping your arms around his neck. "Love, what's wrong? Why are you upset?" You asked, very clear in your voice, but he didn't get that, apparently, shoving you away hard enough that he slammed you into the wall. "Can you leave me alone for one damn day? It's not that difficult, you know. I don't need a babysitter, so get out of my face." You stared at him, hurting confusion written all over your face, before you ran out of the room, regretting every decision you made, along with ever caring about him as well. Midoriya, Izuku didn't feel so good. Not after losing to Bakugo during training today, and not after All Might had gotten sick either, though neither of these things were his fault. Yet he refused to stop training, believing that he was a sorry excuse of a successor, and that he needed to work harder. Your heart ached for him, as worry took over your mind, and you couldn't help but check up over him from time to time. But it's been hours since he started training, and it was getting late. You had no intention of stopping until he collapsed. "Izuku, you need to rest. You can continue tomorrow." "Nothing. Sweetheart, you need to stop this. How about this? Tomorrow the two of us can spar, if you go to sleep now, okay?" He was ignoring you. "Izuku, Shut up, Ayan. Shut up." He suddenly turned towards you, pushing you away roughly, making you stumble and fall. "You're the reason I can't go forward. You're the one distracting me and holding me back." "What? Izu, do you mean that?" you asked, tears already streaming down your cheeks. And he didn't stop, as he nodded in response. You stood up, glaring, your voice better. "Fine then, if that's what you think, then maybe we shouldn't be together at all. That would be for the better, Ryan." Sero, he was ignoring you, and you had yet to know the reason, or whether it was intentional at all. But he was there, scrolling through his phone, unaware of the rest of the world, and smiling at God knows what. But not for long, because you were going to know as well. You waited until he left to go to the bathroom, then took his phone quickly, careful enough not to get caught. And what you found teared apart at you, little by little, and before you knew it, he was outside, staring at you. You turned to him, glaring. "What is this, Hanta? You're asking me? You're the one scrolling through my phone," he retorted. and he threw the phone out of the window, shoving him roughly. "Explain yourself, Hanta." His face turned to one of anger as he grabbed you by the arm roughly, harsh enough that you knew it was going to bruise. "I never gave you permission to take my phone like that. It's your fault, you know? All you ever do is argue." He didn't let go as he looked up at him with tears in your eyes, then slapped him, taking your stuff and leaving quickly. Todoroki, he just came back from the ward after attempting to visit his mother, but he wasn't allowed in. She was having a bad day, and considering that Shouto only brought along painful memories, they kept him out. He understood that. He really did. But it felt like he was stabbed in the chest. So he stayed in his own room, alone, wallowing in his own misery as the day passed by, and one could only feel so well after doing this. He didn't realize what was happening. He didn't realize his shallow panicked breathing, or his pale face, or the fact that the world around him had gotten blurry, and he could only hear Angel's yells and screams at him to get up and fight back. And he couldn't see you come in, sitting down near him, attempting to calm him down, only for you to get punched harshly when you touched him. "Leave me alone." "Don't." He stopped, then stared at you, yelling even further, before realization dawned on his face, and he ran out of the room, letting tears stream down his face as he tried to process what he had just done to you. Kaminari, it wasn't the first time the two of you argued for this reason, nor was it the last, but it was the worst time because it had been 3 days where he wouldn't even check up on you to see what was upsetting you, because he was so busy having fun with other girls apparently. "Denki, we need to talk." "Yeah, sure, love. Later though, because I gotta..." You shoved him. "You're not going anywhere. Not today. Where were you yesterday, huh? Or the day before that? Who were all these girls you're talking to?" He groaned, already exhausted, getting up from the chair he'd been shoved in. "You're overthinking things again." "I'm not, Denki. All you ever do is cheat and play around. Why did you even begin this if you hate me so much?" "Well, Yan, I never..." You hit him, angry. "Yes, you do. So sit down and explain." He glared, then pushed you away roughly. "If you're gonna be mad at me all the time, then yeah, maybe we shouldn't be together." Kirishima, he didn't mean it. Not at all. He didn't mean to get so angry and lash out on you. But here he was, staring in surprise at what he had done to you. The two of you had gone back and forth, arguing about something so insignificant that he even forgot what it was now, because it wasn't even that important. What mattered was you, and you laughed. You were crying because of him. He'd never felt like a failure as much as he did now, because this time he failed the person he loved the most.